Good morning, my lovelies. Man, are y'all feeling this energy shift lately? Like, big energy shifts. And I've been even seeing it like the winds of change, right? Outside here in Florida, it's been super windy lately. And we've got some rains today, cleansing some stuff away, which I love. We just did the spring forward, right? So we've got spring equinox coming up. Equinox. What did I say? That was on the 20th. Daylight savings was yesterday, and man, everything is just shifting and changing, but I feel like you guys are probably feeling like I have, something very big is coming through. This could be something to do with your living situation, your job, your relationship, romantic relationship, even relationships with people, friends, and stuff around you that may no longer be serving you, that you've had to let go of, and I commend you for that because it's not easy. Also, some new soul friendships and contracts and stuff like that coming in, right? I don't like to say contracts really, but you know what I mean. Partnerships and things. I know that I've reconnected with some of my soul tribe lately. Miss Moxie, we've been chatting a lot and decided to turn our chats into a channel, and I don't know if it's going to be like a podcast type thing or whatever, but we did another one yesterday. I think she'll be posting it today or tomorrow whenever she gets some time, and then we're going to record another one this morning. I think whenever she gets up, she's a little bit she's California time, so she's a little bit behind me. Anyway, we've both been feeling it. We reconnected after we've been in touch, over I've known her since 2008. We've been in touch over the years, but not quite reconnected like we have lately, okay? And there's some friendships and stuff I had to let go of, too, to allow this to come through. You know what I mean? The energies had shifted at that point that I could feel that I was even being more real and true and authentic with who I was. So that's drawing forth, those types of people that connect with that. When you're not being authentic or true to yourself, or, standing up for yourself, placing those strong boundaries, where they need to be, you will have the other energies that come in that are just life-sucking, and they take from you, right? Instead of adding to your life. So once I even realized that I was kind of hiding myself and not really showing my true self, as far as I was showing bits of myself, right? I was sharing bits of myself each day, but really I was in this little tunnel of going to work, doing my thing, what I need to do, go back home, right? Going to work, doing my thing, go back home. Like, okay, I'll sit here in the dark, in the quiet, in the corner, painting, drawing, post every now and then. I think I was a little apathetic about everything, to be honest with you. Like, who cares if I post? Who cares if I don't post? Who cares if I draw this? I'm having a good time, but who cares? That's just not the correct energy to have. So bits of me were coming out, right? But the fullness of me was not. So once I started really sharing that, and I'm talking about dressing how I feel I need to that day. Even if I don't leave the house, it doesn't mean I have to dress in sweatpants and a t-shirt. You know what I mean? If I want to look like this and not go anywhere and dress up and be sparkly, then I'll fucking do it. You know what I mean? Because that's my true self. That's what I feel is at my core. You know what I mean? Now, the days that it could be opposite. It could be some days where I don't feel like dressing up and I just want to lounge around in some sweatpants and a t-shirt. And guess what? I don't want to dress up when I go out either. So if I have to run to the grocery store, I might make sure I look a little less like a mad woman. You know what I mean? But, just run there like I am. Try not to judge myself or think I have to look better, or vice versa, to be in whatever environment I'm in. Does that make sense? So a little bit touching on that, back to the authentic self type stuff, which led me to reconnecting with some friends, which has been just beautiful. Back to the energy shifts. This week I'm feeling super, I don't even know. It's like excitement, almost to the point where I can't sleep. Even though I'm chill about everything and relaxed, but I still feel like my whole body is buzzing, right? From excitement, from knowing, from being filled with love, and just coming from love every day. Waking up and being excited for myself, being excited for how much I love myself and how much I appreciate myself now, which radiates gratitude. You know, I've usually, for the most part, been pretty good with being grateful for stuff that I have and things around me. I've always been kind of a simple-ish person as far as like, you know, I can just have the minimal and the basic and the bare minimum and I'm fine. But I'm realizing that that's not always true. You know, I like to be chill, but part of it, and basic, right? Part of it was the thinking that I was too much, right? Thinking that what I wanted was too much, what I desired was too much, that what I need takes too much time or takes away from other people. It was just this unworthiness energy of being in like nobody, again, the apathy. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. I'll just be over here with my bare minimum and my basic of whatevers and be happy, right? And I'm not bothering anybody. I'm not troubling anyone with my woes. Man, fuck that. Let me tell you. Step into your shit. You are not too much for anyone. You are not too much for the people that love you and are around you because, again, you would do that for these people, right? For your people around you, you would be like, no, it's not a big deal to stop there at the store for you before we head to this place. No, it's not a big deal for me to do this favor for you. We've done that shit for people our whole lives, guys. So now is the time to release that and know that you deserve the same in return. You deserve the love. You deserve yeah, we can do that for you. No big deal. And when I was in Ohio a few weeks ago, I even had to stop and acknowledge, and to my aunt and my best friend, you know, that one of the little decisions I had made, which it was something very small, but I just was like, why did I do that? Well, I know why, because I thought I was being a burden. I thought I was being a pain in the ass. I thought I was being difficult or whatever it was. I put it on myself that these people love me and that I'm being a burden to them because I'm asking them to stop at this store or to run to the bank real quick when I didn't have a car with me. You know, little shit like that, guys. It seems so trivial, but it's a big deal in the scheme of the energies that you're allowing and receiving back to you, okay? You have to acknowledge these things and bring them to the surface to realize where these certain behaviors come from so you can acknowledge them and heal them, fix them, whatever. Move on from them and let them go. That's how we heal. A lot of the things we're moving on autopilot, right? With our masks on, with our blinders on, with our opinions from everybody else on our shoulders about everything, when really, if we just stop and realize where some of this behavior comes from, you're like, why did I do that? I don't even like the outcome. I don't like how I felt when I did it. Why did I do that? Sit down and figure out where it came from, right? My recent example came from unworthiness, from thinking that I didn't deserve or I was bothering somebody to ask for a little extra help or a little extra favor. And it was no big deal to them. It was a gift to them, right? To be able to give that to me and to be able to do that for me. So you're a gift to people when you're able to help them, but you get to give that gift by receiving presents and gifts and presents, right? From everyone around you that is willing and that is on your team, okay? 8:38, hope that makes sense. Okay, with life purpose on the bottom of the deck, the beautiful tree of life. Look at the mirroring, the reflection, right? Your outer world reflects your inner world. If you think you're being a burden, if you think you're too much, if you think I can't bother people, people won't want to be bothered by you. And they will treat you as if you are a burden and that your words don't matter and what you want doesn't matter. If that's happening around you, know that it's something in here you're going to have to change, okay? Let's get just a little card for the day, or 3, you know, whatever, that's fine. Oh, beautiful. These have been coming up a lot too. I just love the artwork in these cards. If you know me, you know I've been an artist my whole life. I've been a tattoo artist for 24 years, and art is my life, absolutely. So, what I say, there's new energies coming through. There's big changes, winds of change. I'm really feeling this next week or two, there's going to be at least one, maybe more, of some of your manifestations showing up in the 3D reality. Because if you're like me, you can feel these so freaking heavy, you guys. They're so heavy and so knowing. And you're just like, I can't be wrong. besides how I feel, how much it clicks in place, right? The puzzle piece, that might be a synchronicity for you. But when the puzzle piece clicks in place, you can't tell me nothing else, right? You can't, look, empowerment. You can't tell me shit. Once my intuition clicks in and I know that's what's up, that's what's up. And so follow any of the guidance that's telling you that, which is, like I was saying, that something big is coming up probably within the next couple weeks. It feels like soon, like this week, but you know, divine timing, whatever. But soon is soon and soon is quick, because we all know how fast time goes anyways, right? So with the empowerment card, know that your knowing is true. You are receiving signs, confirmations, other messages from songs, from overhearing conversations maybe, from other people where you're like, hey, I was just talking about that, or I just said the same thing. Not coincidences, guys. I don't believe in any coincidences. Everything happens for a reason, okay? It is for us, by us, you know, all of that. I don't believe anything happens to us like we are the victim. I do believe everything happens for us, and this is including any hardships that we may have had to go through that led us to our empowerment, right? So I love that. It looks like from this card too, there might be a few things that there's some stuff that's hiding in the background that you don't see yet that could empower you. Maybe some hidden talents that you're not sharing with the world that will definitely empower you. Please don't feel that it's silly. Please don't feel like nobody wants to see it or nobody cares. Don't put it out there for views or for money or for likes. Put it out there to share that beautiful part of yourself. Please, please, please. Because not only do you need it, there's somebody around you that needs to see it, needs to hear it, needs to feel it, needs to be inspired by you doing that, by you taking that one step. Don't try to figure out how or why, you know, but the what for. The what for is more like, because I made it and it's beautiful and I want to share it with the world, right? Don't figure out if you did it, you know, wearing the right thing, or if you said the right thing, or, you know, any of that. Don't judge yourself about what you're putting out. Just put your beautiful piece of creation out there. Whatever it is, you guys are hiding it a little bit. It needs to be brought to the light, okay? And you will feel more empowered, because you'll probably get, first off, things in your reality will start to shift because you shifted an energy that was different than what you're used to doing, right? Than what's in your normal realm of energies, of your circle of energies. When you come outside of that, right, your comfort zone of circle, okay, this is it. You step outside of your comfort zone, you're shifting into literally a new energy, okay? So it's like, for me, if it's windy outside and I'm in the house, it's not windy in here, calm energies, I'm comfortable here, in my comfort here, but I step outside to, oh, maybe I see something in the yard that I want to go pick up, or that's, you know, maybe let's say there's $50 laying in the yard, but it's windy out there, and I'm comfortable in here. It might be a little chilly out there. I don't really want to go out there. I'm really comfortable here. I know it's here. You know, that 50's nice, but I mean, I got like $20 here, so that's cool, right? If you would just get over that fear, get over the being uncomfortable for just a minute, step outside of your normal circle, out into the winds of change, right? And grab your abundance, guys, because you literally can handle the wind, you can handle what's going on outside, but that's a different energy than what you're in. So it almost like it takes you into, you know, I'm seeing like the solar system, right? How it's all rotating around each other and moving around each other. If you keep doing the same thing and having the same mindset every single day, those are the same energies. The same people are going to stay around you. The same bullshit's going to stay around you. The same money coming in or lack thereof. The same relationships or lack thereof, because you've not stepped into the new winds of change, right? Get just a little bit out of your comfort zone, a little bit. For real, y'all. Share that song, share that poem, share that painting, share that, I don't know, whatever it is. Your new makeup routine. Share it, please. It's going to shift your reality, and that's going to give you more power, the empowerment to do more things that you want to do, to be like, actually, that little bit of attention, and this is not why you do it, but when you're like, oh, wow, like 3 people really liked that song I put out, or that one person said something really nice. Like, that's how I feel about my song. Thank you so much. That empowers you to share more. And when you get over the fear of sharing it, not even giving a shit what anybody's going to say, okay? That's not what we do it for. But when you do that and get over it and don't care about what anybody says because you know it's from your heart, that shifts the energy around you too. Big time. Like, big time, you guys. And it will be immediate. I'm telling you. You'll start to get comments and love and just things around you that you're like, well, where the fuck was this? Where did that come from? Why didn't you guys tell me this before? Because you weren't in that energy. You didn't step into that energy of empowerment of yourself, knowing that what you're creating is perfect and awesome just how it is. I don't care if it's the first one. It's just how it's supposed to be. So share it out there and step into those new winds of change and grab your new money you got out there waiting for you in this new dimension, in this new solar system, on this new planet, in this new reality. Okay, it is for real. You're shifting realities right now, you guys. Let's read about empowerment. Shall we? We shall. All right. On page 60, you have so many strengths, and yet you allow others to take away your power. When your words are dismissed, when your actions are mocked, your light fades because you don't stand up to be counted. You may say silently to yourself that everything is fine, right? I'm happy with my little $20 over here. But you know the real truth, right? Oh, sorry. I read that wrong. You may say silently to yourself that everything is fine, that you know the real truth. But the universe requires you to stamp your authority so that you can grow fully into the wise one that you truly are, the wisdom keeper that others are waiting to turn to. You have wisdom and you have power and you have something within you that inspires other people to be their true self also. To be like, well, if they fucking did it, I can do that shit, right? And there's been people for you that have done that, right? Maybe I'm that person for you right now. I don't know. I was led to share. I don't even know what I'm going to talk about before I start the video. I just start talking, right? Because I just feel like you guys are my friends, like you're my community. We're here to chat. We're here to make each other feel comfortable and know that we're on the right path and empower each other and that we're doing the best that we can, no matter what we're doing, as long as we're doing it from love, okay? By working with the element of fire, which has been coming up tremendously lately, I can't even express to you how many fire trucks I've seen in the last week. The amount of firemen I've run into, right? Firemen blocking my road when I was trying to go somewhere. Firemen at the gas station when I went to the gas station afterwards. Firemen inside the stores that I'm going to. A fire truck passing me and the sirens. Oh my goodness. And I don't see it as a warning sign. I'm seeing this as good things coming through, like, hello, fire, passion, pay attention, it's time to go, right? Red, not about fear or danger, like I talked about the other day about how different colors, right, can evoke different feelings from us. The red and the fire that I'm seeing all around has zero to do, the orange also, has zero to do for me with warning, unless it's a good warning of get ready for this shit because it's about to rain down on you beautifully, my love, okay? But it's more about root chakra, grounding, passion, love. Even the orange with the fire and the red, sacral chakra, right? Your confidence, standing in your confidence will empower you, and that will bring to you all that you desire. Because when you're confident within who you are, nothing can shake you. You know what your path is, you know what you want, and that's where you go. That doesn't mean that you won't have days where you're sad or maybe depressed or feeling lonely or like you fucked up or whatever. You never did. It's all part of the path. Trust. But when you realign yourself and realize that's not your true self, that's coming from probably maybe a lack mindset of money. I don't have enough money right now to do this, this, or this. You have to look at what you do have, guys. When you look at what you have and you focus on the positive, that's what comes to you more of, okay? So, back to the fire. Okay. By working with the element of fire to purge any fears that hold you back, you're more able to step fully into your power with Salamander, the elemental guardian of fire, as your ally. Salamanders, it was on the show I was watching the other day. Somebody, if you feel like looking up the spiritual meaning of salamander and post it below, that would be super cool. Spell incantation for empowerment. With arms upstretched at noon, on a Sunday during a waxing gibbous moon phase, face south, light a red candle, and say, Salamanders, spirits of fire, bring me your courage and all I desire. Extinguish the dark that blacks out the light, so I am released of fears and my plight. Allow the fire to ravage, be free, empowerment stoked for all to see. Flame ignited, feel it grow, now become the sacred glow. When you feel that this is complete, blow out the candle. Let the swirl of smoke from the extinguished flame wrap around you and say, Gratefully, I accept the magic of you, of protection to assist in all that I do. Lend me the courage, build power in me, assist my transcendence, so mote it be. The magical meanings are to stand up and be counted. It's time to get your opinion across. Someone is trying to control you. Participate in an organized fire walk and seize the day on page 61. That's beautiful. I love that shit, guys. All right, moving on from empowerment, because we've got a lot going on here that is just beaming, glowing with everything going on. You are protected in this path, okay? Lots of symbolism here. She's got, I don't know how clear that is. There's butterflies. Here, hold on. Let me turn this on. There we go. So you can see, is that better? You guys can see me better? Maybe I should have turned that on already. Sorry. Okay, we're in the light, right? We've extinguished the darkness. We're back into the light and the shiny glowing light. Okay, so protection. We've got blue butterflies. Oh my gosh, y'all. Look at my earring. That shit's crazy. I told you guys the other day when I'm picking out what I want to wear, even though I got green on again, green has been the color of the week besides pink, which is all about your heart chakra, right? Which is beautiful. It's all about growth, renewal, all the beautiful things. Spring, right? So that's just, I love that. And Archangel Raphael is here to help and protect too. Anyway, our blue butterflies are absolutely, it's pretty close, are a synchronicity. The flowers looks to me like she has a moon back there, but it also looks like her wings, right? She looks like she has wings. Look, the globe, the earth has been a big sign lately for all of us. White flowers, same. And the protection. You know what's crazy? The protection, right? She looks like she's pregnant, like she has a, a pregnant belly. You might be pregnant. You might be getting pregnant. Or this is just giving birth to your new ideas, right? The new ways of living, new ways of thinking, new ways of loving yourself, guys. But it's crazy because we have the fertility card that came up too, right? Which you would think would be that because she looks prego. Nope, fertility. Look what she's doing. In her red, in her zone, glowing, leaning on the tree, being in nature, loving who she is with her eyes closed, not giving a shit who's around her or what's going on. This is when you are the most fertile. When you are in your energy, knowing you're protected, knowing you are empowered, knowing that everything is taken care of for us, right? There are small steps that we have to do, sometimes big steps, throughout our lives that are like, that was a lot to get through, or oh my God, I cannot believe I got through that and made it, but you did. So congratulate yourself, okay? Also, our little blue jay up there too. Those have been all around. Birds, oh, so many birds. We have acorns here, which is also about protection. So mad protection. When you empower yourself, you are protected. Because when you're not empowering yourself and standing in your fertile energy and who you truly are in your root chakra, grounding and knowing who you are, then you can't be as protected because you're letting other energies in that are stealing your power. Okay, does that make sense? So all of these correlate very beautifully with each other. Once you stand in your power, you know and feel that you're more protected because you have strong boundaries. And so these people that are trying to fuck with your energy and be jealous and be sending you evil eye out or whatever it is, look, we got that protection on right there. It is imperative that you stand in your power to be protected. You're protected, but you have to finish that protection. You have to bring the circle around, right? Full circle. Your little circle of comfort, right? A circle of protection. We'll go back to that. Circle of life. It's all about changes and cycles. Pay attention to that stuff too. But when you empower yourself, you protect yourself more by standing firm in your boundaries and what you want and what you desire. And then that's when the fertility comes in. That's when you can relax too and not be so on guard, and realize that you can just be, right? You can go walk in nature and just appreciate how beautiful the flowers are and how wonderful the birds sound and how great the sun feels without worrying about bills, without worrying about somebody messing with you or your life being messed up, or that you're have to rush to go do something or chase this goal or fulfill whatever thing you think you have to do. If you feel an obligation, like it's a heavy, forced, obligatory thing that, oh, I have to do this or this won't happen, that is so not true. And including on the path of us getting to our higher selves and getting to be the best versions of ourselves, right? Because many a time I've judged myself throughout this journey thinking I was doing something wrong when it was never anything wrong. It was always something on the path that I needed to do. Whether it was I thought I was sleeping too much because I thought I had already rested enough this week or this day, and I just woke up. Why am I tired again? So instead of being harsh and judgmental on myself of, oh, you're being lazy, you just woke up, you need to get up and push through and do something to get yourself up to keep going. Not true. You know what I need to do in those moments? Chill the fuck out, listen to myself, what my inner child in myself is telling me that, hey, yeah, we might have felt like we slept all night, but we did a lot of work, right? There's a lot of astral stuff that goes on while we're sleeping, including within our dreams, okay? Pay attention to your dreams if you can remember them. Ask for lucid dreams, don't be afraid of them. There's tons of messages in our dreams that you can look up and correlate with what's going on in your life and receive some, messages that are coming through that you need to hear that will help you on your path. But if I listen to my inner child that says, just because I woke up, be kind to yourself doesn't mean you can't go back to sleep, that you don't need maybe an hour or two more. I have to get up, take my dog out, make sure he's good, that Bub has gone to the restroom, and that, even if it's a few minutes, that's fine, and I feel tired, I can go back to sleep. That's what's needed at that point. Me pushing through that and forcing myself to keep going, I'm going to be grumpy, I'm going to be irritable, and I'm going to be impatient because I didn't get the rest and sleep that I wanted, and I'm not listening to myself. So not only am I going to have a day full of frustration and irritability, but I'm probably going to judge myself more. I'm probably going to be impatient with Bubby, with my plants. I'm not going to love anything that's going on around me. I'm going to be fucking annoyed because I didn't listen to myself and take the time to sit down for another hour or so to just rest a little bit more. And when you don't listen to yourself, you'll find that the other people around you in your day aren't going to be listening to you either. Okay? That's that correlation. So I think that's enough for today, guys. That's big energy shifting, big deal going on. Once you step into your power, you're protected, but not as much as you could be because you're not setting the boundaries that you need to, okay? The stuff that you would love your angels to do for you, that they are doing for you, you still have to do some of that for yourself, okay? Once you're showing that you can protect yourself and you can stand in your power and you know your worth, then all reflects that around you, okay? Your abundance is here. It's here. Just practice today what you would do. You've received all that you've desired right now. What would you do with that? Are you ready for it? Do you have the mindset to handle it? Is your vessel ready to receive all you desire? I ask God to make sure that my vessel is ready, and it is. We are in the receiving time, guys. I'm proud of you, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time.